welcome to MQW Driving School, another video. This video is about the Horsforth test route, which is recorded in October 2020, 17th of October. Before I go ahead, I'd like you to subscribe my channel if possible you can. And if you need help, you can go online and try to book your test like these people. Now we're going to start our test center. I asked the lady to move when you're ready. So she was spending less time watching blind spots, spending more time looking in the back mirror. So that is why I was explaining her that try to look back mirror, right mirror, and then try to spend more time looking on your right shoulder rather than looking in back mirror only. Okay. The road we're going to start the test from is 30 miles. This can be your self driving or can be the sign follow driving. So we are doing sign follow. The first sign are Leeds. Soon after this zebra crossing on the left, you will see sign which is little hidden by this tree. So that's your sign. We're going straight. Second egg, follow the sign Leeds. If you go right and left, your new speed is 40 miles. You are on 30 miles at the minute. In the left lane, that's your second exit. So look on your right. Make sure when you get a safe gap, you move out. No signal, go straight. And make sure you stay in the outer circle of the roundabout. When you go straight ahead, try not to make a lot of progress with speed because you're going to get another roundabout soon, and sometime maybe some coming out from the petrol pump on your left. There must be a lot of cars on the right. You're taking time, but that's also legal. You can. So about now, mirror signal left. Watch out for the cyclist. Keep your distance with the cyclist. This is a 30 mile speed sign when no one is coming out from this petrol pump and you going near the roundabout. On your right hand side, this is a blind spot. They never mention you anything about this roundabout. Just keep going straight. Look on the right to the blind spot. Look for right. When you move, look left. If no one, carry on. Left people will wait, so just for safety. Carry on straight. Then you will get another mini roundabout. Sometimes they say take a right to the roundabout. Sometimes they say a bit straight because it is on the bend. If you need to give signal for the right turning on the roundabout, make sure don't give it very early because you got street on your right hand side. So out now you can say right mirror, right signal. If they're not giving any signal, they're all going straight, so don't wait for them. Left people wait for you, but there's nobody. So take a right turn and go. This is all 30 mile speed. You haven't seen any new sign, so that means the old speed, all 30 miles. Now this is the road where you will see some meeting traffic signs. The first one you will see where you are not allowed to go ahead if you see someone. You have priority to the oncoming cars. If you have to stop for the person, make sure you stop on this giveaway line given here. Look on the right before you move the car to the right. Look on the left when you move to the left. I asked the lady to pull up on this anywhere safe. They can ask you to pull up on this road anywhere. You don't have to be on the same slot. Anywhere around this road they may ask you to pull up. Make sure you find safe, convenient and legal place when you stop and don't disturb any traffic on your right and left. So before you stop, find a place, then do the proper mirror signal, then stop the car on the left side, and when you stop, secure the car. And when the examiner says thank you, now drive when you're ready. Don't forget to look blind spot. She's looking properly, so she's fine, but she can see some cars are coming, so she's waited. Now she's spending more time looking back mirror. She need to spend more time looking in blind spot. Okay, now see, when she moved, there's another car coming from behind. So that's where she got a minor mistake with a little bit move off safety because she have to make this car slow down. Not totally, she pick up the speed in a good time, so but be careful. Okay, make sure check your mirrors when you're in the meeting traffic situations. Carry on straight. This is a downhill, so make sure don't give a lot of gas. As I said before, if they don't say you to stop somewhere earlier, so this is the slot on the left side, you can stop somewhere here. Okay, again downhill meeting traffic, so try not to go exactly 30 miles. Try to reduce your speed here appropriately. It's not confirmed what speed, but not exact 30 here. Some maneuver here. They may can ask you to do the maneuver here. Normally they say the right hand side is one of the safe maneuver they can do here. So that's what we did. So instructions can be, so can you park on the right anywhere safe please. This is where she did the mistake. The mistake did it. Soon as said can you pull up on the left, sorry, pull up on the right hand side, She just did it very quickly. Again, first you have to find safe in a legal place, then make sure you check the mirror properly, give the signal, then see that the people are doing at the back. When you happily can see what's going on behind you, how they're reacting with your signal, is it safe for you, check your blind spot properly, and then actually you go to the right and stop. It's not like they have, say you pull up on the right hand side and you suddenly give signal and you just move because you find it's safe. So let's do it. Maybe you see there's no one coming, let's do it quickly. Okay, it's not about how many cars are there on that time. When you do it, you still show the examiner that you're checking properly, you're checking the blind for in case someone's taking you, and then you do your proper mirror signal, quick side glances again, move to your right, stop in a good space. Even you can go all the way further near the car, that's fine. Okay? So it's not like you have to stop it immediately. Okay, this is why we taken a little longer, because I was explaining the same thing to the lady. Then try to reverse the car back straight in a line, keeping all around observation. If someone comes close to your car, you stop. When there's no one, you keep moving. So far the car using the same lane as yours, so what you do, you stop. When nobody, keep moving back nice and slow, keeping yourself reasonable close to the curve, like watching the curve as well. Now don't forget to look front. Now she's seeing the car again, you stop. She's watching the car, so she's fine, she's doing a good observation. As you can see, she's looking back, she's looking a curve. Yep, so you make all around observation all the time when you're reversing. Cars are coming from other side, you're not disturbing you, you're not disturbing them, you just keep an eye on them, you don't need to wait for them. Okay, when you went back reasonable, then just move when you're ready. So sometimes you stop after two cars, or sometimes the examiner will say that's fine, thank you. When they say this, just stop the car, secure the car, and when they say drive when you're ready, then make sure you look on the left mirror properly, left signal, looking on your left shoulder properly, looking on your front of the cars properly, and when safe, then you just move. Okay, I'm explaining in the video the same thing to the lady, where to when to look, which shoulders, what's blind spot, how early, how far. Also explaining her that what if someone come out of the house driveway. Okay, look 360 around. That is what I was trying to say to her. Because sometimes what happens when you're reversing, you'll forget into the houses. Someone may be trying to cross the road, someone maybe came from one of the house driveway, someone may be reversing the car from the driveway, or someone may be coming from your behind and turning right in his driveway or her driveway. Yeah, so it can be other possibilities as well. So that's the reason you must look all around. Road speed is 30 miles, so don't forget after you move off, you are still on 30 miles road. You still follow the sign for Leeds. When at the end of this road you will see a new signboard and you see the sign for Leeds, which is left side. So traffic light, you're turning left from this traffic sign. Sometimes they might take you to the right towards Skipton or Guiseley, but where we went was Kirkstall and Leeds to the left. If you go Skipton and Guiseley, all the starting will be same, but the route changes from here. Okay, so take a left turn. Don't worry about the traffic on the right, but you can look on the right just for your safety. And it's a 30-mile road you are turning into. There's a traffic light, so be careful. Maybe the light can be green or red. You will see the bus lane here. That bus lane is 24/7. So main thing about here is you do not drive on the bus lane at any time. When driving in this 40-mile road, if the road is empty and clear, so make sure to drive on an appropriate speed. Don't need to drive slow here if everything is clear. Don't go to the bus lane, don't even drive on the white line. She was slid over the white line, I have to explain her to move back. Okay, so make sure, keep it center of the road all the time. For a short time this bus lane will finish, so then you can move slightly back to the left near the curve, and when the bus starts again, you move away from the bus lane. Okay, carry on straight, this is a 40-mile road. And don't forget to look for your mirror all around. Keep in the right lane all the time. This route can come with the sign driving, chances to follow, or can be the sat nav driving. So be ready for the both. Yep, this is where the bus lane finished, so you can move straight to the left. The bus lane will come back again. Now when you come to this junction, make sure maybe someone is coming out of the junction, someone want to go in the junction, so be careful with your speed wise. It's a pedestrian crossing, so again ready if the lights are changing, if someone's standing there, someone have a chance to go, someone have to go. She stopped a little bit early from the line, so I have to call her to go near the line. Okay. Now this road speed will change 30 miles. So don't forget to look for the sign for 30, which will come after this traffic light where the houses will start. So if you look left, the houses start from there by, be careful for the pedestrian. This is where the speed start with the houses. That's your reference. Now the new sign you need to follow is called Bradford. A number is 647. Now why I'm saying 647 number, because sometimes you don't see the sign Bradford written easily find out on the board. So 647 is more easy, you can find out on the boards. So Bradford 647. This 647 will be green color background, so that more easy to find. This is your number 1 board, this is your second board. So you need to keep the right hand lane far to the right. Signs are a little bit faded on the floor, but this is 647 lane. This first right turn is not allowed, so make sure by mistake don't take this right turn ever. Okay, see the sign, right turn is not allowed. You have to stay in the right hand lane like this. Then when you go forward, then you have 2 separate lanes. One is going to retail park, one is going to 647. So make sure your car go in 647. If you're in the video, this is what I'm explaining to my student as well. This is the practice route actually. So what we have decided is that we will record, so she can see this route and she can see her video as well, what she was doing while driving, and then it will help you all other people as well, what I'm explaining her or what I can explain her, and she can watch my video again. Okay, so that's for the help for my student, for you guys as well. When the light go green, make sure when you go forward, stay in the right lane, and if any reason you or have a queue of the traffic, don't run a cycle lane, don't block the pedestrian crossing, and also don't step on the yellow box. Now move more to the right into your right hand lane. This is the signboard say 647 lane. You got 2 lanes are turning right, the guy standing on your left also gonna take a turning. So make sure when you turning right, he's on your left, so don't too close to each other. So make sure you have the clearance with each other. This guy didn't stop properly, but after that he will make him correct. Okay, let's move. Take this right turning like a bend, but keep yourself in the right hand lane, the same lane you are continuing. So again 647, continue straight. You will see this left lane going towards the left, which is a retail park. You stay in the same way you are right now, which is called 647 lane. Okay, you can also see there's an coming on your right hand side. This is also going to the shops, so you don't need to change any lane, stay where you are. When the light is green, you can go straight. You got a filter light, say you can straight only, so don't get confused with the other red light. Make sure you're looking on your light. If your light says you can go straight only, you just go. Okay, when you straight, the road is bending to the right, then road is bending to the left. So when the road bend to the right, make sure there are also 2 lanes, so you keep yourself in the left lane. This lady is going to have a test end of this month. That is why we are doing some routes with her, and hopefully when she will do her test, I will show you the real test video as well, how she went, how she did it, and she hopefully pass because she's driving good. We stay in this left lane. You will see the new signs again, which is Bradford 647. This is your signboard. Now this trick, you need to shift your car in a right lane early as possible you can. More you delay to change the lane, more you face a problem in lane changing. When you change lane, don't forget looking right mirror, right signal, right blind spot, and get yourself into the right lane, which is this one. So leave the left lane, come in the right lane, because this right lane will take you towards Bradford. This is a signboard, say it's like a bend on the left. It's a bit dirty, so make sure you look this sign. So again, all these cars on the left, they are turning left only, so they will not come on your way. You're on the right hand side. This is also traffic light junction controlled. All speed are 30 miles since then. There's another board on your front, say Bradford on your right. All this 30 miles so far. And it's going to be your double bend. Okay, be careful for this cyclist waiting for you. Now we got this double bend, so make sure the speed should not be very fast. Try to do it 15 because it's a very sharp bend. When you're in this road, this speed limit will change from 40 to 40. Also, on this road, they can ask you to stop somewhere safe. So if they ask you, just doesn't matter wherever they ask you, just find the safe, convenient, and legal place. When you find it, then start your mirror signal and then stop in a good time with reasonable close to the curb without making anyone disturb behind you or on your right and left. We didn't stop here. There was much, she's okay with the moving and swing, so we decided not to make a lot of stops, so we kept on moving. Sometime I also have seen some people actually have done the moving on the pull up on the right side on this road as well. So if they ask you 40 mile speed, pull up on the right hand side, this is the place. So don't skate and don't think like it's not safe for to do it, or they can't say you to do here because it's 40. It's still they can, because people can park on the both side on this road. Okay, so make sure if they ask you ever to stop and tease, you have to stop on the 40 road as well. They normally don't say this dual carriageway, but they can say you on the single carriage 40 mile speeds. Carry on straight until you don't see the sign for Shipley. It will be a junction, traffic light, crossroad, and this is where you will see the sign for Shipley, which will be your right turn. And that is where the speed will change from 40 to 30 miles. Yeah, nothing special, just single carriageway. If you see any parked car, look on your right mirrors, move your in a good position away from the parked car early as possible. If no bus, carry on straight. If there is any bus, make sure you overtaking the bus with safely after checking your proper mirrors. Okay, now you almost near junction. This is your signs, and this is your traffic light junction. Lines are not very great marked up, so it's a bit faded, so be careful. With a right side mirror, right side signal, and a little bit right position near the line. If you already have a lot of cars in front of you, there's sometimes less chances you can make it in a time of the light, or you have to wait for another one. Now these kind of junctions are near side to near side junctions, so you go halfway in the middle and look for the front cars. If you see some, you wait. If you don't see, you don't wait, don't hesitate, and you turn right. When you turn right, that will be your downhill, so make sure you control the car properly. So look again for the front. If there is any car, you wait. If no car, you make turn. So like now, as you can see, there's no one, so you don't stop, turn. This road is 30 miles long. The sign is just behind the tree, this yellow color one. So make sure drive on 30 miles. Carry on straight. There will be a time when I'm to ask this lady to pull up on the left side, safe, and she also did some mistake. She hit tire to the curb, and that is your failing mistake again. Even after driving very well, you never know when you do the mistake. Okay, so always be attentive when you drive. Concentrate all the time. Maybe you're very good in first 10, 15 or 20 minutes, and after that you're losing your concentration, and that is where you start the mistakes. Okay, that's the place I ask her to stop. If you can see, you can feel a little bit that car is too much on the left side. Okay, so make sure this curve is not like the other normal foot park. So this is very easily mistaken that, oh, is a lower curve, so my tire can be on the curve. Okay, so I was explaining her the same thing, that make sure when she find the safe, convenient and legal place first, then do the mirror signal and then stop. Okay, do you remember in the start of this video, she pulled up on the right hand side doing the same mistake, stopping a bit quickly when making a decision where she need to stop. So that's her mistake. Okay, she's aware now of this mistake, but sometimes your mistakes you don't notice them. If you do your mirror signal before your skull, which is safe, convenient and legal place, you are still doing a mistake. You're not making a judgment. Okay, so make sure you judge first. It's called LADA routine. So look, assess, decide and action. Okay, without assessing the situation, without assessing the location, without deciding where you want to stop, you don't want you to do your action. Your action is your mirror check, signal and you stopping. That's your action. Okay, so make sure your action cannot be before your decision. Your decision cannot be without assessing. You cannot assess if you don't look all around properly. Okay, so as you can see me asking at this the same thing again. In a short while we're going to move, and don't forget the road we are driving so far is still 30 miles. She have to continue on this road, and then she need to follow the sign for Harrogate from one of the roundabout. Okay, as this was not the mock test, I was showing her the route. We was practicing one of the route, and because of the short of the time, so we decided wherever she will do the mistake, we will spend time to correct her on the same period. Now excuse us if it takes longer, but you got a cursor in your hand, so you move the video forward a little bit, and when she will move again. Okay, the reason for us stopping for very long is not because this mistake was very serious, or actually it was a serious mistake. We could see the left arrow on the curve, because she did this mistake not once, did in the maneuver, and then when I asked her to do it other place, she did it over there as well, because when she moved, there was some car was coming from the back and she just made a quick move and she slowed the car down. So actually moving and stopping is actually her mistake. Okay, that is why we are spending a good time to talking moving and stopping, and this is also explaining you that maybe you have to stop, move on 20-mile roads and 30-mile road and 40-mile road as well, unless it's not a fast dual carriageway. Okay, if it's a single carriageway, there is always a chance they can ask you to stop. Okay, there's no point to go further unless she don't understand what she's doing, so hopefully she not do this mistake again if she understand completely. We're back on the move again. Again, some parked cars, so make sure give them good places. If someone is coming out of the junction, make sure you're looking properly on the side as well. And if it's a construction, you're allowed to be more on the right hand side, and also don't get near cones. Okay, if you get closer to cones or these barriers, it's still your mistake. Okay, so far again it's all 30-mile road. Just to be careful with your meeting traffic situations. To the junction, the traffic is a bit queuing up, so make sure in this queue just be careful. Don't block any zebra crossing, don't block any pedestrian crossing. If you see any keep clear sign, don't stand on the keep clears. If you see yellow boxes, don't stand in yellow boxes. And if you see some junctions and someone trying to come out, try not to block them. Okay, make sure don't miss any pedestrian crossing. The new signs you have to follow about here on this road: Harrogate, that will be your roundabout controlled by the traffic light, and your Harrogate is third exit on your right hand side. Now there is something new about this roundabout. Normally you have to do the mirror signal early before you get to the roundabout. So on this particular roundabout you can continue without the signal, because first you have to move straight, because light will say carry on straight first, like a filter light saying go straight only. That is why going straight there is no signal required. Also, the board of this picture of the roundabout, it is not left side, this is on the right hand side. So don't try to find it on the left, it's on the right hand side. So these are your keep clear signs. Make sure don't stand on the keep clear. They are not just one, there are a lot of them. Okay, so noticing them and don't stand on the keep clears. Now, when you're going to the right side of the roundabout, you need to stay in the right hand lane. And again, don't block the pedestrian crossing. This light is green, then you got the light on your front. This light is a pedestrian crossing only. You got another light, it say go straight only. If you look on the floor, it say straight only as well with the arrow. No signal. When you go a little bit forward in your right hand lane about now, you say turn right. This is where you do the right signal, right mirror, then turn right and in a left lane. More early you come in a left lane, easy for you afterwards. Stay in a left lane. You don't have to give signal for the left when you're leaving the roundabout. It's more like a junction now. So just carry on straight. You don't need any signal. See the arrow also say go straight. You don't need signal. Stay in the left lane, and then you go national speed limit sign. Look on the left. Okay. So that's your single carriageway, 60 mile. If you can drive 60, go on 60. If you cannot drive what you appropriately, you can. Two lanes was merging in one lane, so make sure you're looking on the right at the same time. Carry on straight until you see the next roundabout, and carry on straight and exit from the roundabout. That roundabout also controlled by the traffic light, so you don't need to do anything special. Stay in your line. When lights are green, just carry on straight. Keep yourself in left lane. When lines become one or one becomes two, make sure you always stay on the left side of the road. It's clear. Sometimes this junction can be very slow and there are also slow moving traffic, so if you think there is some reason in the left lane, you are also allowed to change lane and get yourself in the right lane and keep on moving. You don't have to be stay in the queue. If you can see more of the cars are in the right lane passing and the left cars are having a queue, so maybe there can be a reason. Okay, maybe a broken down car, maybe construction or something. Okay, so make sure if it's clear, keep moving. If not, you're allowed to change lane. Okay, when you come near to this roundabout, you don't need to change lane. Stay where you are. This lane automatically becomes your middle lane. Okay, only go left, usually going to the left. See the sign says 40, but that's for your left side. If you're turning left, that road is 40. Okay, when you go straight, keep yourself in 30 mile afterwards. So stay in the middle lane. When the lights are green, you can go. When you can see there are a lot of cars in front of you, so maybe the light is going to change again from green to red. So be ready and don't do any last minute breaks. So look on signs, lights, look on another light, stay in the left lane, check the light again, green, keep moving, again stay in the left lane. Okay, this road can be a bit broader, so make sure you keep yourself in the left lane all the time. Now the next sign you need to follow is Horsforth Station or Leeds Trinity University, which will be on the left. Okay, so start making your move to the left. Keep your car near the left in the beginning. You will see some traffic light and this one lane emerge into different lanes. Okay, so keep yourself in the left lane in advance. You will see separate traffic lights. So is a second set of the traffic light. You need to turn left. Okay, after turning left, this is all your 30-mile road, so carry on straight. Be careful watching around. Okay, this is the traffic light, so make sure when you see someone walking, stop the car. Sometime you will see someone park on the left side, so don't assume they are a moving car. So if you're the park, don't stay behind them, keep moving. Okay, carry on straight. You'll be going into the meeting traffic situations, some downhill, some park car on the left as well. So make sure to say slow on the floor. So this is 30 miles. So drive something less than 30 miles in all this hazard developing situations. Okay, now you approaching to the roundabout, take fourth exit on your right near the shops. There's only one lane, right signal. If you don't see anyone coming from the right, don't stop, keep moving. And if your signal cancel halfway, don't forget to give it again. Keep an eye on the cars on the left as well. That's your one exit. This is your second. This street your third. And about now, left mirror, left signal, keep the wheel straight and go straight, fourth exit. This is where you also have to do a lot of meeting traffic situation. Be careful if some cars on the left maybe open the door, maybe this Tesco parking, someone may be reversing back without watching the blind spot, someone coming out from the street, maybe the van will move anytime, so be ready with all hazards. But now we're going to take the next road on your right. So do right mirror signal, approaching nearby this zigzag line work at normal, give normal right lines. So if no one on the right, from the front, right, and just take a right turn. Now this street is the same street you start the test from. This is we call a low lane. All this is 30 miles, so be careful with your speed wise, be careful with the park cars, carry on straight and you will finish your test out at the test center. Okay, this is almost the one route. Again, it can come through the set driving, it can be a sign follow driving. It is not very hard route. There is no country in this route. There are single carriages. You got traffic light control roundabouts, which is all easier than other roundabouts. You got mini roundabout, meeting traffic situations. So there are things that are in between. So I wish you all the best if you ever get this route. And I do believe if someone have seen this route, understand the route, and do behave properly, do drive properly, there's no way they can fail on this route. Okay, or maybe they will do a lot of minor mistake, but at least you can save from the serious and dangerous mistakes. Okay, so if anyone want to do a mock test with us, we are MQW Driving School. We got our own website. You can arrange the manual mock test, manual driving mock test, or you can arrange the automatic driving mock test. The mock test booking slots are available online. You just can go online straight away, buy one of the slot, and then we will allocate instructor to you, and they will do your mock test, they will give you the feedback, and if you want to continue with us afterward, you can always buy some hours online, or you can contact the same instructor and then you can continue with them directly as well. Okay, and if you require, don't forget to share this video, subscribe our channel, and comment below, and whenever we get a time or we see your comment, we will do our best level that we respond quickly we can. Okay, wish you all the best and happy driving, safe driving, and thank you. Bye bye.